up, my little TisaTellss? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kim Kardashian, you having a bad week, month. It's only 2023. Is it too early to say year? And baby, if you are Kanye West, you literally are sitting there saying, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Y'all, what am I talking about? Let's get into this. Kanye got some reasons to smile in the fact that all his enemies that were gearing up to say that he was A, B, out of this and the third have been exposed, have fallen. And it's not just Adidas, it's also Balenciaga. And guess what? It's also JP Morgan Chase. And listen, let me just say this, and I will say this a million times, right? The ish Kanye said was dead wrong. Y'all know, if you are new to my channel, I did videos about it. Go watch them. They're actually pretty amusing. I don't rock with half the stuff he did. I don't agree with it. But the fact that we were all sitting here trying to make Adidas, the German corporation, look up their history, because this is only a 10-minute video. We're not getting into this, right? The victim standing for right in adversity, the fact that JP Morgan Chase, who was paying out Epstein people, JP Morgan Chase, that is literally always under investigation for some type of fraud, embezzlement, overseas, was trying to sit there and take the JP Morgan Chase that has histories of discriminate against people. Balenciaga, y'all, the way that I was like, how are we making these perfectly horrible people things, and actually, let's just say corporations, into victims? It was beyond me. But baby, Kanye finally has some great news. But baby, not to be outdone, Kim is in her feelings about what's going on with Bianca, right? She's in her feelings about what's going on with Bianca, because Bianca, just because she is an architect, because she is an artist, because she has a master's in architecture, she is honey is well educated. Kim keeps trying to keep up. She's even been reduced to showing her little notepads of con law 1 and property law. Girl, go back to the drawing board. Y'all, let's get into this, all right? And again, Kim keeps trying to prove on Instagram, she just did, I think, did a TikTok with Mariah Carey. Great, you know, we love Mariah Carey. She keeps trying to prove that she is someone. Girl, we know you got money, and we know because of Kris Jenner, you got influence. We saw what Kris Jenner did with Kendall Jenner, hooking her out with Bad Bunny, where just 2 months ago, he was talking about the white colonialists and how they did this and that for Latin America. And now he hanging out with a culture appropriators family, right? But she hooked up that Bad Bunny thing. Never doubt the power of Kris Jenner. She is good. She is smart. She is good at what she does. She is the reason why Kim Kardashian, along with Kanye West, is who she is. She had a very powerful mother. She had a very powerful husband. Of course, again, not to take away from Kim, I'm sure she, of course, played into the role of it. But now that Kanye has stepped away, right? And now that Kendall and Kylie have arisen at the next generation, and now that even North is getting more views than your mess, Kim is feeling some type of way. Kanye has married Bianca, as you know. He is not giving Kim any more access to her. Bianca just did an exhibit with Gia, a huge architectural display. She even, I think there were even, what do you call it? Statues made in her likeness, right? That are sitting outside the store. It's a beautiful store, you know, Gia, goddess energy, It's a beautiful art exhibition. Again, Bianca is well educated in these circles that Kim wants to run in. Kim always got in doing the Kris Jenner thing. Oh, they're so sweet, they're so nice, they're so this. Yeah, but now cut to Bianca, a girl every guy or girl meets that says Bianca is sweet, she is nice, but guess what? Mama is educated. She can add to the conversation. She has more to give than just an Instagram photo. Now, don't get me wrong, we all love a good Instagram photo. This is not putting down Kim. This is actually explaining why she's so upset with Bianca, to the point of now she's running after Kendall, trying to clout chase her sister, because Kim is losing relevancy. But speaking of losing relevancy, let's talk about this Hollywood Unlocked mess. This was actually on Hollywood Unlocked, but you know what Hollywood Unlocked, they bring the receipts, and they have bought the receipts for those of y'all that were doubting. Let's get into this. Listen, somebody said it's amazing that Kanye destroyed all these companies while he went up in flames. But let me just say this, right? And I will stand by this. Those companies don't give a DA what about you, me, or anything. It's all about the bottom dollar. If you guys need to, not y'all, but people need to wake up and stop treating corporations like they are people. They are not people. They are huge multi-million, billion-dollar conglomerations that are doing their best to figure out how to divide you from your money, and while you're at it, make you feel bad about yourself so you can keep on spending that money. They do not have a conscience. They do not have a soul. Oh, but they're made up of people that they will fire in an instant. They have done some of the most low down things to protect the only thing they care about, which is money. Because at the end of the day, if a corporation's not making money, it will cease to exist. Them being only focused on money, that's the only thing a corporation can do to exist. And a corporation is not a person. It is not a legal living entity. That was the biggest con job they did. The fact that we're acting like corporations are fighting for us. Corporations only fight for anybody's rights as long as it's profitable. Think about it, right? Not everybody is on rainbow rights, and good. Again, please let me be clear. Everybody deserves rights. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody is worthy of that. They've moved on to rainbow rights, and now they're giving discounts and this and that, and doing merchandise. When's the last time y'all heard about what's going on with Black history? Right? Did people stop caring about Black history? No. It's just that corporations are like, we've milked every dollar we can get out of promoting Black history and Black history this and Black. We've milked every dollar we can out of it. So let's go on to a new group that we can milk some more money. They don't care. It's all about what makes some money. Rainbow rights became popular to corporations when they realized that they could make money off of it, just like every other right. But anyway, let me get into this, right? Because this is actually really, really funny, right? Balenciaga drops their $25 million lawsuit against production company hired in controversial ad featuring, all right? Now, it wasn't just the court docs. It was more than that. It was everything about it. They were openly, blatantly telling us this is a new world order and y'all are going to get in line, to which we said, if you don't get out of here with your child-sized dog dishes and get out of here, right? But think about, it wasn't just that. Balenciaga thought, and this is what everybody thought, and love or hate Kanye, what he said was true. Balenciaga thought, because here's the thing, when somebody puts you on, you start believing your own hype. Kim started believing her own hype. Lots of people start believing their own hype. That's when you enter the flop era. Balenciaga thought that Kanye had put them on the map, right? They were the dynamic duo. Even their divorce was dressed by Balenciaga. Think about it. Kim was wearing it. Cheney was wearing it. What's her name? Julia Fox was wearing it. Kanye was wearing it. Everybody was wearing Balenciaga. They literally dressed the first celebrity divorce. Think about it. It's marketing. It's weird, but this is what happened. So what happened? They thought that they had been bathing in the blood of Kanye's hype so long that they started to think it was them. They literally looked at those disco jazz pants. And yeah, y'all can say he's a talented designer. He is. I've seen his work. But can we just know that the whole American Apparel jazz pants era, come on. Stop. We can go to Walmart and wear this. Stop it, right? Balenciaga was so used to being part of Kanye's hype, pushing it, this, that they really honestly thought for 10 seconds that it was all them. Not only that, they had Kris Jenner and Kim whispering in their ear, don't you know you don't need Kanye? We'll put it on Kim's feed. All the girlies are wearing it. Come on, Timma. Come on, Balenciaga. Cut him loose. He's a liability. How does someone do their job of just knowing what's on the culture so much? Did you forget that they are the only thing keeping your lifeblood alive? You forget that you are eating, but you're eating off of all their effort. And when they finally close that door, lock the refrigerator, turn off the bank, ain't nobody eating again. Balenciaga bought into their hype. They thought people liked their ugly stuff because it was Kanye. They thought they didn't need Kanye when he started acting up, and just Kim could do it because Kim's the one's getting all the likes on Instagram, right? Kim's the one. Again, the Kardashians and Balenciaga said, listen, thank you, Kanye, for connecting us, but we are the power here and we'll take over here. And then they kicked them out. And what happened? Well, they were reminded that, listen, what were they reminded of? That Kim's not really that girl, that she has limited style and fashion, that one of the reasons people were looking at her as a fashion icon is because Ye was setting her up to be one. And then Kim thought she could throw him under the bus. We saw the way that went, but it's not over, right? Let's talk about JP Morgan. A lawsuit alleges that Jeffrey E's, EBA, I don't want to get demonetized, sent JP Morgan Chase exec photos of young former Barclays CEO Jess Staley allegedly exchanged suggested emails with disgraced financier Jeffrey E., some of which includes photos of young, according to newly unsealed passages from a federal lawsuit. JP Morgan Chase was sitting there. We stand with this people. We won't do this. We won't do that. But anything coming with Epstein Island, y'all stand with that, don't y'all? Remember how Kanye and everybody's clowning him when he was begging JP Morgan Chase for money and they were like, no, get out of here, blah, 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 taking the moral high ground. But meanwhile, we also know that Adidas is literally in the garbage. They are literally right now begging to renegotiate their contract with Kanye. Now listen, who knows if he's gonna do it or not, but one thing that we do know is, let's talk about Kim Kardashian and her bragging about her literally reading a book. I cannot. Y'all, we got to get into this because this is actually really funny. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, Kim's up there posting pictures of her con law class, property law, all this stuff. Again, mama is pressed to prove I'm educated too. I'm doing stuff too. You posting TikToks for Mariah Carey. Fantastic. And the funny thing is with Kim, can someone just tell her to sit down and chill? You've accomplished a lot. You've done a lot. There is more money in your bank account than 99% of people in the US. But the thing is, and I said it once and I'll say it again, this is the most embarrassing thing. The thing Kim wants, the thing that's going to make Kim feel loved and validated is for her, y'all don't understand, is for her to be the fairest of them all, for her to dominate, for her to be the hottest, the prettiest, the this, the that. Y'all up here defending a person that literally told you in a pandemic that you should get up and work harder, all because when we asked her to explain it, she said, no, you don't understand. I was interviewing people and they said they couldn't work these hours. You mean that you were telling people I need help? You notoriously pay low. You're in lawsuits with half your people. They had the audacity to tell you, well, I have a life. I mean, if you want to hire me, these are the restrictions. And you lash out and said nobody wants to effing work because somebody won't completely erase all their boundaries and destroy their personal life so they can have the honor of licking your boots. Y'all, Kim is on something different, but I will say one thing. Bianca has her hot and bothered. Even now, her trying to remind people, I'm educated too. Mama, Bianca went to school the right way. Kim, you were just using your money to spend, to hold dinners, to honor yourself for whatever prison reform you're doing, even though you're standing on the backs of people that have been working for 20 years and not honoring them because you need all of it. And you're spending tens of thousands of dollars on dinners when you can actually make a real difference in people's lives. Filing on Kim Air and flexing and then going back and being, again, I've said it once, I've said it again, I do not think that Kim is sincere in her social advocacy, her social justice studies. I do think that Kim was like, okay, so my looks are going, so I'm gonna need something to outlast my looks. So you know what? I'm going to do stuff when it comes to social justice, guys. And this will be a good look. The same way a lot of rich people do philanthropy and they don't give a hoo-ha what. But you know what? Congratulations, Bianca. You probably made Kim start picking up the law book and studying again because, baby, you know she's not letting that pass. Also, y'all, keep in mind, we are on Bump Watch. I'm going to need to see Bianca. I know it's none of my business, but I did this for a living. I'm going to need to see Bianca in a bathing suit because right now it's giving she is pregnant. It's giving Ye is being protective. It's giving Kim is struggling to reassess her place in the world now that she's not going to be the only person that is Mrs. Kardashian with a child by the not late, but the great Kanye West. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments and I will talk to you later. Bye.